Guys, welcome to another video today, and today I will be trying out the new Royale High Fall Fall event. Here I am just trying to explore a little bit of the new map, and I found the barn, and I didn't know what that was at first. It reminded me of the old Campus 1 flight takeoff thing, remember? In Campus 1, here I'll show on the screen, and you would step on it, and it'll make you fly a little bit faster for a little bit. That's what that reminded me. Later on in the video, I find out it's for a witch activity. So now here I'm just like exploring all the place, seeing what's there, seeing how much everything costs for tickets, because you only get 10 at a time. So yeah, I'm just like looking around, because it's actually a really pretty place, and I can see a lot of photos being taken here. Like, this is a really good photo shoot area, actually. By the time I'm recording this though, I think there has been a new update in Royale High for the Halloween event. If so, I might record that and add that to this video toward the end. So stay tuned for the whole video if that happens. If not, it doesn't happen. I'll make a separate video then. But so far, my thoughts on this map actually have been quite positive. It's actually really big, and it's just pretty actually, with all the fall colors and the leaves. And at first, I didn't know what the leaves on the ground were for. I thought they were just like aesthetic wise, but then I also noticed they're not everywhere too, like on the roofs like they should be realistically. So I just thought, they're probably placed somewhere personal. Also the video will be starting to speed up based on some sections and choppy. So right now I try my first attempt at the corn maze. Spoiler alert, I did not beat it. I'm really bad with 3D mazes, but when they're on the paper it's easy because you can just see it. But I get lost. And even to this day, after I recorded this, I have not beaten it yet. I think I got close, but I took a wrong turn and it winded up at the really front again. But yeah, I find more dead ends than anything else in this run. Now I realize I probably should have taken a different path. Not sure. Anyways, I'll leave the music to y'all guys after I'm done with this section. The maze, I'm actually going to take a trip in the, I guess it's supposed to be a roller coaster. But to me, there's less roller coaster than there is just a cart. That's my only thing about it. Roller coasters are supposed to have the tracks, you know? That's my only complaint here. But otherwise, it is quite cool actually. The work that went into this, I will admit, it is quite cool. And I guess since it is a fairy game, it could be like a magical cart. So that's what I'm trying to think of, guys. So right here, I can see that we're in like Royale High. I think that's like a current campus. And also here has all the people's names. So like back in the old day, see that's my name right here. Back in the old day of Royale High, they actually did that where we would log in to Earth, and then when you log in, there'll be like a cutscene of your name. And I actually think I have a screenshot of this. I have to go find it in my photos. If I do find it, I'll put it on the screen right here. And as you can see, it has like your username and then the year of how old your account is. So by then, my account was only like a year old because I had to make a new account. It's actually my second account in Roblox. I lost my first one when I was a kid. I remember it actually, it's not the password, unfortunately, and it's connected to my aunt's email who I'm estranged from. So, oh well, rip. But yeah, it was just, oh my god, that was my favorite part of the roller coaster actually. It's just seeing the grave tombstones, because that's actually a throwback to like old Royale High. I was so happy to see that. Also, I wish that chest was a collectible. Unfortunately, it's not. I don't think there's any chests in this realm actually. Or is Barbie just not going to do that anymore? Or I don't know. It's like she could have like. It's like back in the old days, chests used to have like accessories you can find from them, but lately they've just been like XP and diamonds, which I guess it's kind of good, but like I would love cool new accessories for this. Like you used to actually be able to find the what was it called, steampunk wings through a chest, but now you can just buy them for money. Because actually I got mine through that chest, thank God, or I would never have them to this day. I don't use them as much anymore, but it's whatever. Yeah, I like having them made for just in case. So I'm trying to experiment with like new style of fits and stuff and colors because I have a set color palette I kind of use, I think. So yeah, here I am. I just finished it. Actually, I cut the scene of where I'm walking the stairs. That's kind of boring, so I just cut straight to this part. Here I am just walking around, I think. Let me do the leaves, and if so, I think I want to cut a few and make it sped up. There are a few things I didn't do, like the fortune telling and that little ride over there that's spinning. Also, if you notice why that's still there and I didn't pick it up, because like if first time seeing this is not in this video, actually. Oh, okay, I remember now. I do the acorn counting first, and then I move on to the leaves. Anyways, yeah. I forgot what I was going to say earlier. One thing I love about this map too, actually, is the lo-fi they use in it. The lo-fi you hear in the sped up clips though, or my own chosen lo-fi, but the music you're hearing now is all from the game. I love the usage of lo-fi in this realm. Like I've been obsessed with lo-fi since like the pandemic. And I just love it. It's so calming, and I just really love it. And so I actually recognize a few of the songs in the game. I'm like, oh wait, I know that one. It's one of my favorites. So like, I was really pleasantly surprised. So here I am collecting some leaves before the next activity starts. Because then the rest of the video is mostly me collecting leaves, and it took me forever. So here's the witch. The witch flying one. This is what this was for. I like that. So I don't think I sped this one up because I don't want to speed it all up. I do want to keep it interesting. So while this plays on, I'll leave you to the music. so now I go back to immediately doing the dirty work for Royale High, I like to joke. Cleaning up around the place with all the other players, and actually the whole server is in it together trying to get all cleaned up. And this is when I realized we all have different amounts to do. Actually, I think I realized that later on. So I thought we were all doing it together. We're actually doing it separately. We each get a random number of leaves that was generated, I guess, in places. And I'm just like talking to the server and stuff like that. And that was actually kind of fun. Gave us something to do while we wait for the activities, I guess. But it was still probably only that to do at the time. Besides, like, including counting, I think. And here we are, and I think... oh yeah, we're trying to find apples in the trees. And it's actually quite nice, because at first I didn't realize you could fly for them. But then I do, and I find some. So I'm going to go fly around and find as many apples as I can with the rest of the server in under a minute. Here I am first, just jumping, because I didn't know if I could fly or not until I double spaced. And I tell the server that, like, you can fly! As if no one else knew that. Yep, see, here's when I start flying. Also, by the way, my avatar is actually a cosplay from my favorite video game as a child. I was a vending the ink machine kid when I grew up. Like how, you know, some people can be a FNAF character. Sorry, I'm spacing out. So how some people can be like a FNAF kid or a Bendy kid back in the day. I was a Bendy kid, and I loved Alice Angel. I loved the demon version of herself, not really the nice version, so that's what I did. And I noticed in some fan arts, they gave her like wings, so that's what I pulled from. So I pulled this outfit's inspiration from one of my friends. From the official versus also the fan art of Alice Angel. And I really like that. And also, actually, they have an Alice Angel face in the game, but it's her nice version. And they also have a bending ink machine monster in the game too. It's just really, really, really far down in the makeup if you don't do any of the filters. But I think you'll mostly find it like spooky and stuff. And if you scroll way down, you can find Betty's face. Alice Angel's face, I don't really know how to find. I have found it a couple times. I think I found it under like spooky sometimes, not sure, but maybe like black eyes or black makeup too, because it's a black face of just her eyes and mouth, and there's like no color, obviously, besides what skin tone you choose to be. So yeah, that's who I based this outfit off, and I'm actually really proud of it because I also recently just got the Whimsy Witch heels and skirts, which I have been wanting for years. Oh, my younger self will be so happy that I finally got them, because I got all the Halloween heels I wanted. The Gothic Cutie, the Batmobile heels, and now the Whimsy Witch. Because I've been wanting. Okay, so I go on a phase whenever I get new heels to use them in like almost all my outfits. Don't blame me that the Whimsy Witch heels are just so good for any kind of outfit. Okay, they're amazing. Anyways, now we're on to the pumpkin weight mini game. And here I am, just like looking around, trying to find a decent pumpkin. And then I just go over here to the right, I think, and pick up the pumpkin next to this girl, which I actually didn't notice until now, but I just grabbed it. I cut out some of the walking because it did take a while. So here I am just putting on the scale, and guess what? I got it! I won first place. That was actually kind of nice for me because I don't actually do first places in any games, because I don't actually try. I didn't even try here actually. So yeah. Also at this point too, I realized that there's leaves on the roof. Like I realized that earlier. I didn't know that those were the leaves to blow away. That's what half my leaves were. So I did that. And here I am looking for the last bit of leaves around the whole map. And it took me a while because they are hard to find. They are tiny when they're not all in a bunch. So I just looked everywhere. I just been searching them like triple times over and just looking and looking. And it was like so hard. But it got me a decent amount of candies. That was good. And then here I am close to finishing it. And then when I actually do finish, it didn't process that I finished until after actually. Like, I didn't process it at first. So I'm like, oh, I can't find my leaves, and then all of a sudden I do. That's like after this, I think. And now it's the fashion show, and I don't win this one, but it's fine. I just start voting everybody to one who I think is the best looking. And then I just do some funny dances and speed them up because that's funny. Congratulating the winners who actually rightfully deserved it. I still think I could have won at least third, but those people definitely did deserve it. They were amazing. Here I am, I'm going back to the blowing of the leaves because I am struggling to find the last 7 leaves I need. 7 in this big old map. It was a struggle. Like, I would just find leaves by themselves. Like, a leaf by itself. It was annoying a little bit actually, because like, I just checked here! How did I not see you? Did you just appear here? It was a little annoying. But eventually I do get it all done. And then the rest of this video is just hanging out in the game. So that'll be the end of today's voice recording of the video, unless I add in the last half of the new update. So hope you have a good day or night. See ya! Now this has been recorded a little bit ago, like probably on the 3rd day of it being released. So I am uploading this very late. I am so sorry. Life has just been very stressful lately, so please don't rely on consistent posts from me. I will be trying to do better in the future, but life is just not easy. So my uploads will be probably months in between, hopefully not anymore. But if things start going back to smooth in my personal life, I will be trying to upload more.